Freddy is the only friendly animatronic or robot in the entire Fazbear Pizzaplex, with all of them being affected in some way, becoming more eerie and hostile. Also maybe except the annoying map or information bot. But why is that? Why is Freddy helping Gregory escape the other animatronics? Hi folks, I'm R and welcome to today's video. You can follow me on Twitter, where you can send me your theories about the game. This video will have spoilers ahead. With that said, let's begin. If you managed to play any FNAF games before, you'd know Freddy Fazbear as the forefront antagonist of the franchise, even branching out into different forms such as Golden Freddy, Funtime Freddy, and Molten Freddy. The title of the game itself includes the name Freddy, and the entire pizzeria franchise revolves around Freddy. Despite all of that, Security Breach introduces a new Freddy, also known as Glamrock Freddy, who is actually a good guy and helps the protagonist throughout his journey. It's safe to say, without Freddy, Gregory wouldn't be able to progress or even survive the first hour in the Pizzaplex. The game itself didn't actually explain much, and I'd even say it raised more questions than answering them. I formed some personal theories, however, which could potentially answer why this robotic AI chose to help Gregory than to capture him. Freddy, as seen in the beginning of the game, introduced alongside Glamrock Chica, Roxanne Wolf, and Montgomery Gator. They form a band and entertain the customers within the Pizzaplex. Things go smoothly and the audience seems to be entertained when suddenly Freddy starts glitching and malfunctioning. Through his robotic vision, he notices someone in the crowd who is hidden in the shadows, who is detected to be a threat. Subsequently, Freddy collapses while on the stage and shuts down. This unexpected shutdown is clarified through listening to secret CDs found scattered throughout the Pizzaplex. An unnamed character who looks similar to Vanessa the security guard seems to be the culprit behind trying to hack Freddy's AI and making him become hostile. I've already made a video going in depth about who this unnamed character is, which you can watch by hitting the card above. This unnamed character seems to be the person under Vanny the rabbit suit, a real person who looks very similar to Vanessa the security guard. We can establish and confirm they are two different entities, as in one of the bad endings when Freddy sacrifices himself, dropping himself and Vanny from the roof, Vanessa the security guard observes the end result from the roof. Meanwhile, Gregory unmasks Vanny, observing she's someone looking similar to Vanessa the security guard, who's watching from above. Gregory still doesn't recognize this person, portrayed in question marks appearing. This is despite Gregory having already seen Vanessa, therefore he would know her after unmasking her rather than being confused to whom she is. I'm not sure if making these two different characters looking similar was intentional or accidental, but it sure caused a lot of confusion. But hey, what do you expect from FNAF games? The reason why this unnamed person, whom we can refer to as Vanny from here onwards, tried to hack Freddy is confirmed to be in order to make him hostile and eerie, even to the point of killing the guests and the children.
I got another message from the techs at the Pizzaplex. I'm afraid it's about you again. The techs have been struggling to fix some serious glitches with the robots. I'm not sure what exactly is wrong, except that it's making the robots more eerie than entertaining. You like that? Eerie instead of entertaining? Thanks, but it's really not that funny. Apparently, the glitch extended beyond the robots. It went system-wide. It began infecting all the machines, and when the techs traced the glitch back to its origin, it led them to you.
Through some messages, we can read the animatronics became hostile and malfunctioned one after another, with Chica having a weird obsession with eating trash. Some CDs also confirm that the animatronics became more hostile after tracing back the origin of the hack to Vanny. Despite all of that, Freddy, after malfunctioning and shutting down, goes into the safe mode while starting up. This is presumably the point where the other animatronics became hostile. Instead of booting up in safe mode, they continued malfunctioning and becoming dangerous. After Freddy is fully reset and looks at himself in the mirror, he realizes his power is restricted, with his battery being on low. It's not clear how he ended up in his room from the stage, but seemingly the staff took him back to his room. His room includes many children drawings on the walls, portraying how he, alongside other animatronics, interact with children quite frequently. Hence why they would be ideal candidates to lure and kill children. Soon, Gregory climbs out of his chest cavity reserved for birthday cakes, which surprises Freddy. He notices that Gregory is not on the guest list and that he cannot communicate with the main office as his intercom has been disconnected.
How odd. Your guest profile is unknown to me. Who are you?
I'm Gregory.
Gregory. I will notify the main office. Connection error. I cannot connect to the main network.
It's her. She cut you off. She's not going to let you call for help until she finds me.
This indicates that Vanny didn't manage to fully hack into Freddy's AI and control him. However, she managed to disconnect him from the main office so they won't notice that he's malfunctioning. Gregory then informs him that he was hiding from something or someone. That's why he climbed in Freddy's chest cavity when he was shut down, believing it would be the only place this entity he's hiding from wouldn't look for him. Gregory then continues that he doesn't trust Vanessa, the security guard, and eventually gets a fast watch to communicate with Freddy, who promises him to help him in order to escape the Pizzaplex.
That is the security guard. She can help.
No, I don't trust her.
Why not?
I don't know who she is, but she's trying to get me.
It's unclear and not really answered how Freddy, unlike the other animatronics, managed to stay friendly and revert back to the safe mode rather than a hack Vanny created, presumably putting them in hostile mode. There are a few theories that I have which could answer that question, so let's go over one of them. Gregory seems to be pretty good at engineering and fixing things. His ability are showcased to how he managed to open Freddy's chest cavity, go to the extent of even upgrading him, something that only trained professionals would be able to do, and at the end, in one of the endings, even recharge him without the need of recharge stations. Therefore, we can safely assume that Gregory is a genius in technology and engineering. It's a strong possibility that Freddy went into safe mode after Gregory fixed his AI and booted him back up. While glitching and malfunctioning, Freddy detected a threat, which was Vanny trying to hack into him, who succeeded to some level. And from the CDs, we know that hacking into the animatronics is not an easy task, which means Vanny must have had extraordinary hacking skills. Gregory must have even more advanced, or at the very least, similar level of hacking skills to have been able to fix Freddy's AI back to normal. Therefore, I could say Freddy managed to stay friendly and sustain his friendly AI thanks to Gregory saving him. It wasn't without any side effects, however, as Freddy lost the ability to communicate with the main office and outside of the Pizzaplex, trapping them in with the murderous Vanny and the malfunctioning robots and animatronics. Freddy at some point even mentions that the robots are not capable of harming the guests, which portrays how Vanny managed to find a loophole and hack them in order to do just that.
There must be a good explanation. They are not capable of hurting a guest. None of us are. It would go against our programming.
This is crazy. It's like the whole place is trying to get me.
I am not.
Why?
I do not know. I want to help you. Maybe they want to help you too.
I doubt it. For some reason, you're different.
It's also possible the robots could hurt Gregory because he was not on the guest list. Therefore, they weren't bound to the restrictions of their instructions and could be hacked into targeting a specific person not on the list. But more on that later, as I have some more theories about Gregory. There are a lot of unanswered questions in Security Breach, and I intend to dig deep and answer them until more installments or DLCs come out. Hopefully, maybe, possibly clearing things up. It's been your host Star. Until the next video, have a fantastic day.